Hello, trainers. Today we got some more Great League. I am using Clefable in the back. Starting off with Ariados and Swampert safe swap. Sorry, I forgot that for a second. So we're going in Ariados into Umbreon. Good lead for me. Opponent tries to stay in as foul play or Dark Pulse still does a lot to my Ariados, so I'm going to swap before he can get one off. Doesn't do anything to my Clefable. Comes into the Cubone here, the Alolan. Uh, Marowak. Lone Marowak doesn't look too good for me. Gonna let it go, knowing that I can probably just deal with it with my Swampert, and that Ariados would still be good against the Umbreon lead, so I thought it would be okay to let that one go. Gonna Hydro Pump down here and try and get the shields. Again, this team, just like the team from the other day, best chance here is that I get their shields down. Clefable can come in with the Meteor Mash or the Play Rough, I think it is, or the Fairy move, and just dominate. So we got Ariados doing super effective lunge damage there. We're going to lunge again, trying to get the attack down, as I know dark moves are still pretty good damage against my Pokemon here. It's able to get one off. Throwing the foul play here. Does a good chunk of damage, not enough to take out my Ariados. Jellicent in the back, got a little bit scared here. Ariados is going to go down. Save my shield for Swampert. Swampert is going to Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump does a lot of damage, very spammy as everyone knows. Even if it's not very effective, it still does a good chunk of damage to everyone. Speaking of which, Swampert Community Day is coming back for a Community Day Classic next month in April. If you don't have a Swampert with Hydro Pump yet for any of the leagues, I would recommend doing it. It's a very great charge move to have, rather. So good win for me. GG's opponent. Our next opponent here is Tropius into my Ariados. I think that's pretty good for me. I think I can cross poison here and get some pretty good damage. Hopefully get the boost. I don't get a cross poison boost there, but you know, it's okay. We want to save our cross poison boost for when we really need it. He comes into a Stun Fist here. I'm going to go into my Swampert as that's all I know to beat Stunfist. Going to look to try and get 2 Hydro Cannons here. Farm up a bit of energy. See if they shield. They do not shield it. Coming in with another Discharge here. I'm going to shield. Going to farm a bit. And then throw. And I'm just going to completely undercharge. See if I can get any farm. I expected them to shield anyways. Did get a shield there, which is good. Going to take this Mud as I knew it wasn't enough for a Discharge. And if it was a Discharge, I was okay losing my Swampert. And here we go, just charging up more Hydro Pumps. Tropius here against my Ariados. Just thinking about typings here, I was thinking that's Grass type and Flying, so that Poison move is going to do really good on it. Going to go for the lunge here to lower the attack of the Registeel. I did get very scared when I saw him go into Registeel. I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew it was good against my Clefable in the back. Just trying to do as much damage as I can here with my other Pokemon. We're going to continue to lunge, lower the attack as much as possible in this game. Coming to Clefable, I got pretty weak now and thinking that it can survive whatever it has to throw at me. Flash Cannon does a lot, not quite takes it out though. Clefable is just a tank, gonna Meteor Mash here, and it's enough. GG's opponent. Our next game here, we have Ariados into Ariados, a mirror match here. I was kind of worried that the opponent would have Mega Horn. I decided to run mine with Lunge and Cross Poison, and it was a Lunge. So I know that since he has Lunge, he most likely doesn't have Mega Horn as well. Put me at ease a bit. I knew I didn't have to shield anything. I went into my Clefable here. Not sure why I decided to do that, but they switch into a very good counter. Gonna Meteor Mash, hoping to get a shield, and I do. Gonna let this go, as I know that this is not a good matchup for me as well. Coming with the Swampert here. The Swampert can just Hydro Cannon or have to force a shield. I believe I get the second shield right here. I don't. They let it go. Ariados, I'm going to try and wash the spider out. Shield to save up some energy. Or some health, rather. His opponent's going to decide to shield. I'm going to go into my own area dose. I feel like when the opponent's down to shield, I have a better chance at this. And the opponent just quits. Good job. Alright, next matchup here we have Ariados into another Ariados, another mirror match. Was very happy to see all these mirror matches in Go Battle League. Gonna let this lunge go. Gonna do a lunge of my own. Look to do a swap here after. A swap into my Clefable. Clefable cross poison would still do a lot against Clefable. I'm not sure why I think that this is the best safe swap. I may have to learn my typings a bit better and definitely learn how to count moves. Gonna look to farm here and farm. Just hoping to get down with the fast moves before I even get to a charge move. Am not able to. I'm gonna let it go. Coming with the Swampert. Opponent comes in with their electric type. This is looking very bad for me. Gonna go for the ground type move here. And bam. 2 shields up on the opponent. 2 shields with the Walrein had me very nervous. I didn't know if I could beat this. Let's see if I can. Gonna bring in the Ariados, even though I know Icicle Spear is just gonna ruin my day. I still am able to get a cross poison off here, which is kind of huge for me. Opponent decides to shield. Get another cross poison off. Let's see what they decide to do. They let this one go. Does a whole chunk of damage. Able to come in with Swampert here. They have an Icicle Spear. I block it. And I believe they get to a second one. And that should be GG's for me. Good job, opponent. I really thought I had you there. Good games. Thank you guys for watching. That's the end of the video. I ended up going 3 and 5 here. I really appreciate watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and comment anything below. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.